guys, welcome back with Wealthy Panda. Today I will be sharing an update on my Landa App account. I have invested in this platform somewhere around July of 2021 and I continue to invest in it until the day I'm making this video. Today I'll be sharing with you how much I'm making out of this app and whether it's still worth it for you to go ahead and join it. Now, I'm not going to go in detail of how does the app work. I have already reviewed that in my previous video. And my recommendation, if you have not seen my original video for Landa App, please go ahead and check it either in the information card or in the description. Today, I just want to show you how much money I make and why it might be a good idea to continue investing in this platform, even with the fears coming on regarding the real estate marketplace. Now, Landa App, just kind of an overview for people who are new to this. It's a platform that allows anybody to go in and buy percentage of a house. So they bring a house, they divide it into 10,000 shares. If I buy 100, now I own 1% of the house. It's really that easy. And after they detect all their fees and all their management, loan, etc., you will get that percentage. For example, if I buy 100 shares from house number A, I will get 1% of house number A. Pretty easy. Now, I love the idea of me being able to pick the house and go ahead and invest in it. When I started with Landa App, the app was still in the beta version. They had only 3 houses, but I was encouraged because the houses they were giving us were literally bought in 2019 and they literally offered us the prices in 2019. So that was just promising for me, buying a house after inflation with the prices pre-inflation. So that was just crazy, and I literally went ahead and bought 1% of the first 2 houses and then 0.5% of the other house. So 250 shares literally in the beta version. And it was risky, but it was worth it. I continued to get rent every month from the time I signed up. And I had no issue withdrawing it. Their support actually was very fantastic. I did not have any issue. But 2022 probably is a huge milestone for Landa App, because starting 2022, what Landa App did is they brought much more property. As of the time I'm making this video, Landa App have 35 properties where I can go ahead and pick whichever house I want to buy shares in and literally go ahead and buy it. Now, these are divided over 5 cities, and this is up from 2 cities back when they had 3 houses. So you can see much more expansion coming in 2022. Now, the best part is, because I have this much variety, I'm able to go ahead and pick the house that pay me the highest dividend. This wasn't really the case in the back. Like when I started, I had most of the houses were paying almost around the very same rate for the share. Now I literally have shares that's paying me as much as 25%, while other maybe paying me anything between 6 to 8. So you will need to pick the share that pay you the highest return. Always keep this in mind. Now, for me, I'm using Landa App for one good reason. I'm looking at them as a good way for passive income. And what I mean with this is, when you get the rent on monthly basis, this is what I'm looking for the app to do for me. I'm not concerned much about the appreciation. Yes, appreciation is nice, and I earn some appreciation from the properties I bought early on. As a matter of fact, I have around $800 in appreciation only in one of the properties. But I'm not really concerned much about the appreciation at this point, because Landa App point out for you that you're buying these shares, there's no guarantee you sell them back. Yes, they have a marketplace, I can list them back to the market and people can buy it. But for me, I'm looking at the real estate market right now seems to be on shaky grounds. The prices of real estate are more likely actually to go down, at least from appreciation point of view. So for that reason, I'm not too excited about buying real estate and hope that the appreciation will go up. What if the interest rate goes actually a recession going forward? We don't know. The Feds are crossing their fingers, hoping everything will go well. So for this reason, I'm looking at what are the platforms that can guarantee for me income, even God forbid the economy slow down. And I believe Landa App is good for this, because guess what? They are buying houses that's already rented out. All I have to do is sit back and start enjoying the rent. So even regardless of how the economy goes, getting a passive income from multiple houses is a good idea. It's better than me buying a house and hoping that that person who is living in that house will do well. The more I diversify, the better. So the app actually allows me to diversify right now over 35 properties. And I can start literally invest from few dollars. I don't need 100, 1,000, or a couple of $1,000s to get started. Some of these shares literally started from $1.5. So yeah, diversifying is really easy. I had no issue with the rent. Pretty much every property I actually have invested in is rented out, and this is a good thing. I know other platform actually would start by buying the house and hoping that as they move forward, they will be able to rent it out. And it will rent out, it just would take a lot of time and means I'm not earning immediate return. This is not the case with Landa App. So for that reason, I'm continue investing with them. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you my return. But before I do so, I want to point out that if you guys decided to go ahead and use the link in the description, it's an affiliated link. So if you use it, I will earn some kickback. But you guys going to get to earn $10 sign up bonus that you wouldn't earn otherwise. So if you want to get that $10 sign up bonus for the app, make sure to use both the link and my referral code in the description. Now, let's jump into the app and show you how much money I'm actually making right now. Now, I invested around $2,600. My appreciation were around $800, so I have in my account $3,600 plus, which is overall all good information. But the best part is I'm earning $36 on monthly basis from rent only. Yeah, I love that. So my overall return from rent only is going to be around 432 on yearly basis. If I divide it, I'm making 16.6 or 16.5% return of investment on yearly basis from rent only. This is a very good interest, and I'm planning to continue buying more share. My target to make at least $100 by end of this year on monthly basis. If I can get $100 every month, yeah, probably gonna have to triple my investment, but I think overall it's worth it. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you look at these properties, there's a lot of factors to consider. Which house should you buy in? Now, they provide you a lot of filters. They actually information. You can go ahead and see which one in low crime rate, which one in near good school, etc. For me, my biggest interest here is looking at the ones that pay me the highest return. So if you want to look in, when you check the property, make sure to check how much are you going to earn per share. So click on the property. Go a little bit down. It will actually tell you how much you're going to earn if you buy one share. Again, if you go in and buy a share in mid of the month, probably you are not going to get the exact return. You're probably going to get only half the dividend expected for the month. But if I buy it, for example, in day one from the month, I will get the full return. So right now, I'm going to make around $36 a month. It's probably actually starting March, I will be making maybe 37 or 38 because I have share I bought just a few days ago in February, so I'm a little bit behind. So overall, even assuming I don't get anything more, let's say I'm making $36 a month, I'm making more than 16% return from dividend or rent only. Believe it or not, this is very high. If I compare this, for example, for somebody who buying a house, people usually average around 6 to 7. Now, there's a good reason why I'm making much more. A lot of this percentage of this house is still a loan to the bank. So I'm looking at how much I'm paying now and how much return I'm making. The house is paying the bank back the loan, so I don't have to worry about it as much. Again, make sure that when you are looking at this, you understand which share should you be buying and how much return it will make for you. Do the math. Not every house is going to pay you the same. There's houses that you can buy the share for $12 and you can literally get 5-6 cent literally every month for this. What you can go ahead and buy another probably share for $3 or $4 and it pay you double 6 or 7 cents. That's actually good because now if you do the math, you are making 20% return in dividend. So the return is actually very high, worth it. Again, my target right now, my focus is highest dividend. I will probably continue to diversify, buying a property that's paying lower dividend, but my target is how much return can I make maximized using this app. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. I also want to highlight, if you're looking for more information about how Landa App work, please check my previous video. It's very detailed from how they function, how they work, and how even their support and everything related being displayed in the app. So it's much more detailed. This is just an update. I wanted to share with you guys the expectation in case you have decided to go ahead and join the platform. Thank you guys and stay tuned with Wealthy Banda.